Alright, and welcome back to the bump stream. Although this game is surprisingly lacking in bumping. Alright, so what we have to do from yesterday, it's adjusting my volume because it's actually a little loud for some reason. We need to run through the forest and kill some boars. Jesus Christ. Well, might as well go as her since she actually can be useful here. Oh wow, she's gonna max out homing knives like this. There we go. Alright, next thing. Mistral Spin. And these enemies are weak to pierce, so that makes things a lot easier for me. Except for the stupid plant enemies. I believe I have... yeah, paralysis. Perfect. Except for you, you can... here, take one as well. There we go. Ow! 205 damage. How normal for this game. Thankfully, I have ways of healing a little bit of health. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Somewhere over here, I believe? To the right? Ouch. Sucks for Durin. I'm just gonna dash for a little bit. Let's run through the enemies. Maybe I'll find one. Oh, they walked right into that one. Yeah, we got one. Alright. So, poison. And a few honey potions. So he won't die immediately. Oh. That's why he had the poison thing on him. Oh, I'm an idiot. you're squeaking. That is not what I was expecting. Run away. Run fast. Ah, yes. Oh boy. That's not what I wanted. That is very bad. God damn.
My turn.
Finally. Probably a good idea to sit around for a little bit since nobody has any health whatsoever.
I can't wait to see what lies ahead. Our adventure's only just beginning.
Shut up, Bryce Pappenbrook. Ah, our target. There we go.
All you got?
Let's just kill everything. There we go. Alright, so I can leave now. I believe that was the only quest, right? Yep, super weapon test. Let's get out of this. I might as well just kill this guy. He's an easy enemy to kill. He's worth a lot of EXP. I think. Just need to get out of here before the big guy respawns. Fuck, didn't guard in time. Like that. Nearly got hit right there. And we're safe.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Hello. Hey, looks like you've answered your test. So, how do you like my weapon? Wasn't it sizzling? It hurt so good. It really did hurt, you know, like a lot. Sorry about that. You get to work on refining it now, though, based on your report. Just hang on a sec, okay? Alright, it's done. I name it the amazing, incredible, deadly, destructive... Zuru, stop messing around in front of customers. We're calling it the Vellum Knuckle, and that's final. No one gives weapons boring names like that these days. No, you've got to... Thanks for the Venom Knuckle. Hey, what are you using its name for? It wasn't one who forged. This is my work, damn it. It's an injustice. I don't authorize the use of that name. It's not even my work without my amazing naming sense. Are you even listening? Thanks for the Venom Knuckle.
We did it!
Why does no one understand? Venom Knuckle. Let's refine it. Why not? $600 gold to refine it. Sounds about right. Let's do another Fierce Beast Claw. Yeah! Lots of healing. So, what were you doing exactly? Going up there, okay. And if I recall, there's another one of those level 22 dragons over there that we can take down. Make a quick save right here just in case. Ow. So sometimes I'll get hurt by that, sometimes I won't. Great. Chaotic Aura. That's a new one. Let's see. Chaotic Aura. While active, all damage to and from Durin is critical. Huh. So basically, take more damage, do more damage. According to Adol's journal, the entrance to the underground ruins should be around here. Adol came here pretty recently, right? I mean, the wall kind of looks like abs, so something's not right there. Are you hungry? Something the matter? No, it's nothing. Probably just overthinking. Okay, let's see if we can find something that looks like an entrance. What's this? It appears to be a unique mechanism. Not knowing its function, however, we should exercise caution. Hold on. I think I've seen this somewhere before. Oh yeah, it's in a notebook. That's right, it was in Adol's notebook. There was a picture in there that looked just like this. Adol took out his journal. It's like the four corners, right? Let's see. Here we go, right here. The pattern of differently shaded diamonds is indeed strikingly similar to that picture here. Alright, Adol, time to get thinking. Underground Ruins Puzzle. Select a diamond-shaped depression and press A, or click to light unlight that depression as well as others immediately up, down, left, and right from it. Oh, I see. Oh, this is going to be an interesting puzzle. Yeah, I did that on accident. It opened. So that was the solution. I've never seen such a thing as this before. Come on, everybody. Let's see what's inside. There's no music. Or enemies. Ooh, it's a blue one. Cool. Perfect, because I wanted to buy some more Rotodroplets. Gotta spend this money somehow. Buy Rhoda. A lot of them. Hopefully I won't need them for a long time. Oh no. It seems like it could be an arena. Adol, look at that statue. I've seen a statue like this before. Yeah, in Casnia Mine. You said you heard a voice coming from it. Who'd have thought we'd find another one like it here? I've seen a statue like this near Komodo too. It is said that many hundreds of years ago there was a giant settlement in this area, large enough to be called a kingdom. A kingdom. Say it all. Didn't you say you heard something like that from Grimnos too? What's the difference? About 800 years ago. That's right, 800 years ago. He's really fascinated by stories of it, and always trying to research more about it as inspiration for his poems. Although, he wound up researching it in private since Father and I were criticizing him just a little too much. So these are the remains of an ancient kingdom then. They may be connected to the primeval lands as well. Okay, what are you waiting for? A winged statue stands silently before you. New music. Oh, gelatin enemies. pretty good. How low are they? 18? Pretty good. Also, these guys are good for resources. These guys just keep coming, don't they? Well, I'll just keep knocking them down then. They're leveled up. Ruby. Oh, so close. Alright, we got an underwater segment.
Leave it to me.
So she attacks at melee. Underwater. It's a lot of fish. Let's see. Looks like this way might lead to a dead end. No, it's not. Not because of how the map decides to not allow me to scroll higher. That it meant it was a dead end, but no, you can only just scroll it up once you actually get that high up. Whoops. Double check, just going straight up. Okay, we just have a chest. Alright, let's get the box. Hunter Knives DX4. Isn't she currently using Hunter Knives? Yeah, she is. So the ones that we got are worse than the ones that we've been using. I would like an RPG to give me stuff like that. Multiple levels. This is really good at group killing. It vacuums them all up and makes it easy.
Leave it to me.
You got this. Oh, they most definitely change the entire map whenever you do that. Why else would it go into a cutscene for that? Oh, we got an arena. Got some big level 22 enemy. He's attacking in a big AoE. Probably save. Good thing there's no restriction to saving mid-battle. Ooh, inflicts heavy. Alright, he's dead. Alright. Cleared space out pretty good. Got a spirit cape. When equipped, your HP slowly regenerates while still. So it's like slightly better HP regen. Sure, I guess if I'm not using the Water Dragon Scales artifact, I can use this. It probably also works in dungeons, too. Looks like I gotta make use of the other artifacts. Let's go this way. Oh boy. It's another one of these guys. Oh, that's interesting. It makes it so Phoenix Kick doesn't take me off the ground, too. That's an interesting side effect. I'll just kill it. Oof. What the fuck? This game just makes no sense. It's fucking stupid.
Leave it to me.
Now, does it continuously increase like it does in the open field? Adol, what are you doing? Oh, I see. There's an enemy down there. He's trying to get it. Alright, so basically this item just makes it so you have the ability to idle and heal while inside of a dungeon. That's it. Kinda lame, but alright. Also... Alright. I'm almost done with this. These little slimes inflict freeze as well. So much filthy liquid. Alright, mastered. Awesome. How many times do I even have to use Chaotic Aura? A lot. Got another small area. Oh boy. God damn it. Stupid fucking game.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Let's see, I believe her A skill. Yep, Mistral Spin.
Leave it to me.
It's gonna do this strategy. I'm just gonna have Durin waste all of that every single time until he levels it up, so that I don't have to spam it myself.
Leave it to me.
Also, Karna being ranged makes everything easier. Got a bad feeling. Bad feeling justified. I have issues with Heavy and Freeze, but I think Freeze is probably more important, so I'll give that to Adol. So somebody won't be screwed at least. Yeah, punch that grounder. I'm guessing as he levels it up, it probably lasts longer.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Let's go.
Let's see. No more enemies here. place is pretty big. A little confusing, too. Dead end? Really? Huh. Just that. It's a little bit disappointing, honestly. Alright, though. Now it should be 22, right? 22, okay. Category level 2. That means it's working. Alright, Dwarf Wasteland. Let's go. Just have him eat up all of that. Alright, we got a big boss man up here.
Are you ready?
It's gonna have to use that a lot. More big for my buck, right? You can't hit them. What are you, stupid?
Leave it to me.
honestly care more about leveling up the skill than killing these enemies. They can handle it. Oh, you're already done? Good job. Items. There we go. Artifact. Dwarf bracelet.
Let's go.
Sure enough, we'll get some enemies. What are you doing, Adol? You too, Carno. What are you doing? They can handle it. How many more times do I have to use this skill? Alright, we're about halfway there.
Let's go.
They fight good enough on their own. Almost done. I think.
Leave it to me.
Nope, not really. Progress is progress, but still got a ways to go. Leveling, buffing skills is pretty boring.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
ruby. Assuming only a few more times. Yep. Almost there. Home stretch.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we gotta switch off the party. So we can break this. Oh, we have to. Forgot. Gotta equip this. Now we can dive and break this. Hooray. Not discovered this area yet, though. This is pretty mazy. Well, I found a bug. Okay, that's good. At least we don't have to go that far back. Thank fucking God. That's thank God for autosaves. Oh my God. Hey, that HP. Was that 666 for a while? Seven more times, I think. Wind edge learned. Alright. There it is. Alright, all the skills that he currently has are mastered. All of Adol's are mastered. Alright, so
Leave it to me.
now we level up all of Karna's skills, which should be easy, since she's pretty good. You fight like I mean it now, actually, so this whole thing will be pretty quick compared to before. Oh man, multiple paths. Fuck. Get out of here. Karna's really good for AoE. Bitter potion. Double dang it. Attack the dead body. Bronze Edge DX, I already have it. Shame.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Let's go.
Gives me HP, so why not? Fortunately, I can't pick up the resources they dropped, so this way. Nice. Gotta finish him off. Honestly, I didn't even have to do that. Okay. A little bit of a waste, but not too bad. Oh. This looks like a boss room. Oh yeah, that's a boss stage if I've ever seen it. Alright, so let's head this way first. Up and right. Also, we're getting to a point where we're getting a lot of money, I think, from enemies. And most of these enemies seem to be able to drop sets of 10 rather than just singles. The process really gets sped up. Die. There was one more, wasn't there? I thought there was one more. Just another box with a sapphire in it. But we need to get all the treasure chests anyway, so that works for me. It's almost done leveling. I wonder what level the boss is going to be, considering the enemies around here sometimes hit level 22. That is a magic circle, it looks like. But who knows? Let's move. Also, you can equip something else, I guess. Probably resistance-based stuff. Obtain SP while walking. Huh. Not a magic circle. It's an automaton. It looks like the Elveron. The blue Cavalier. It reminds me of the things from Trails in the Sky. Like the one from at the beginning of SC. Jesus Christ. So that's how this boss fight works. Kill the legs. And then you'll have a chance to damage the body. Also, is Mr. Spin maxed out? Yeah, it is. Meh. That's not the best location. Looks like it's safe right here. Boss doesn't seem too difficult, though. A little bit of an endurance run, but not a big pain in the ass. Also, didn't you get one other skill? Wind Edge. Throws a wind-shrouded knife, knocking foes back. Oh shit, he has a second form, and he's glowing red hot. Okay, his weak spot looks like it's permanently vulnerable. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you have fun with that. Oh, jeez. That was new. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Karna makes it very easy. Eh. Karna blew it up with a single dagger. Easy. I am missing a fucking resource. God damn it. Well, we're out, but where are we? Oh, gravestones. With the symbol on it. It appears to be a graveyard, and a well-kept one at that. Not quite what I was expecting. So, we're in the Primeval lands now, right? Look over there. Is that Komodo's great tree? Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we can safely say we made it. These are the Primeval lands for sure, right? These are the Primeval lands for sure, right, Adol? Right. I don't know, though. I feel kind of let down. After all this, I thought our arrival here would be a bit more dramatic. Like we'd emerge into a stunning new world and shout uncontrollably with glee or something. No, it's okay, Karna. The moment's passed. No sense forcing it. What's this? What's what? Something wrong with that grave? Yeah. Take a closer look. A gravestone? Realize Adol Kristen died at the age of 18. He was 18 in this game, okay. Ha! So much for that. Probably because he got shipwrecked. Fell into the water and washed up on shore on the other side. Adol and the others examined the front of the gravestone. An inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adol Kristen. Died at the age of 18. What? I don't remember dying. Well, that's something you don't hear every day. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the same exact name as you, still, the fact is, there exists a graveyard here. There exists a graveyard here at all. The fact that there exists a graveyard here at all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited. And by all appearances, its inhabitants must live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh. The gravestone itself looks quite brand new. Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entrance at Celceta. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There were no signs of anyone going through those ruins in a long time. How do you know? When we hunt, we often have to follow the tracks of beasts. And even when there are no tracks, there are always signs. But there are no tracks near the entrance or exit of the ruins, and no signs of any disturbance within them. But here's a grave with Adol's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? If this wasn't his point of entry, then how do you get across the river? I cannot imagine any other route. It seems we are left with more questions than answers. Look at that! It's that glider airplane that we saw before the poison started going around. Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Celceta? I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings. Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it? It came from deeper in the Primeval lands, but beyond that, I have no idea. Oh, flashback. Are you okay at all?
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies.
Airships.
Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Hold on.
What is it this time? It'll explain that he heard a voice in his head, and describe what it said to him. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. You got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now. I know, isn't this exciting? For you, I'm sure. If it weren't, I'd think you were some kind of imposter. You don't find any answers we need by standing around here. I agree. We should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend to this graveyard. Closer to the truth, achievement unlocked. Well, more importantly, we're still missing one resource. So back underground we go. Let's see. I'm not sure if Ozma's getting EXP or not. I think he is. That goes pretty quick. Jesus Christ.
Leave it to me.
Let's see. I would assume it's probably in the caves. That's my best guess. I don't believe there's anything over here. No, it's just dead end. Alright. Already at level 2. We'll just have to bash open all the resources until it finally gets marked. Looks like it's a bit more of an AoE now. Not yet. All right, we're done. Nothing better than a job well done, right? Shove them all into a corner. Let's kill them all at once. Back to small. It's almost next level. There it is. Alright then. So Karna only has one more skill, Napalm Shot. I like Mistral Spin a lot more than the other one. Very good utility. Ouch. Alright, so Ozma does level up while he's not, being used. Already picked that up. Alright, so we're done here. Just have to kill a few more enemies to get out, and we're good. Now we can leave here in peace, knowing we have everything. Kristen reads here lies Adol Kristen. None of the other grades all that important? Apparently not. Ah, new music. I wonder. You have to kill a certain number of these to have them fully marked. Probably not. Looks like maybe you only have to kill just one of them for it to appear. Hey, look, Durin. Base level 17? Wasn't he 18 when I fought him? It looks like I probably just have to fight every single variation of enemy. Don't have to worry about killing a certain number of them. $69? Nice. Huh. That's some splash damage. Well, we found the tower. Looks a lot more menacing than it did before. And there's a town too. Is that amazing? A town this deep in the Great Forest? Not just that, but look at it. It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Kaznan. What is that structure over there? It's one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. A tower? I forgot already. That old notebook of yours had a tower marked in it, remember? We're on the other side of the river now, so that's gotta be the place. It looks almost magical. Like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. Maybe he already has. Somehow I doubt that. I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we? Wonder what this is here for. Place is pretty straightforward. You don't get to run away. So we have a... what do you call it? Why do I forget what that stone monument is called? With the ones in a circle? Stonehenge. Got a Stonehenge-like structure here. Shield tablet. How many more times do I have to use it? One more time. Literally one more time. There we go. Mastered. Now, as much as I like using her, we gotta switch her out. First off, we'll remove that junk from her. Put it on him. Why not? Increase DXP. Gaia Wall. Might as well level up the annoying one first. Let's head downward. Whirlwind get. Alright. I know Adol could use more skills. 2. That's a lot of times. Oh, a new memory for Adol. Warrior Seal 2. Already have a few of those. Thank you, though.
Leave it to me.
Let's get a flashback. Ow, my hand. What are you doing? Daddy? Sorry, I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay at all. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books, Daddy? That's right. I traveled across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adol. It said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Hmm? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I wanted to see the things with my own eyes.
My turn. Leave it to me.
If only the defense increase stacked every single time he used it. Although I highly doubt they would leave something like that in this game. Yeah, Ozma has good range, but his attacks are very sluggish. You guys can deal with him. I don't want anything on this. You fuck. You motherfucker. take him. Come on. Let's see. I have to use it like 50 more times. They got him. Big boy down. Here's Beast Claw. It always feels like it's so close to leveling up. That's why I keep checking the stupid stat page 5 more times. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I never have to use the skill again, except for in boss fights, probably. Let's see. I'll go for Tiger Flash first, since I honestly hate that skill. It seems like it's absolutely awful. Yeah, that'll take a very, very long time to finish. I think this place is a dead end for just that one monster. Oh, this one has nuts as the base item on it. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's work our way back towards town. Yeah. This thing has pretty much unlimited range, it looks like. Wow. Excuse me? Ah, I missed it. This one over here? Oh, it's on the lower level. Because I didn't hit it. Alright, that should be everything. Looks like everything to me. So that attack seems to hit enemies twice. Damn it. Tiger Flash is level 2. So he bumped it up a level. Do we have a fast way to get back to the main town? Because we got a while to wait, I guess. I don't know. Till we get stuff. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. Wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins around to generate energy. Oh wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Duran. Very nice. Hey, don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume Adol's caused some kind of trouble here too. You might get chased around, you might get locked in the house somewhere for a while, who knows. Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. Well, if they gave him a grave, it can't be all bad. And here we go. On up, Adol. What'd you do this time? It's a ghost! Huh? These people really like the color red. What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it's the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Unique girl with model. Girl with a unique model. Words are hard. So who are you? Adol, is that you? Who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika.
It's a voice actor for Fee and Princess Alphen, right?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's what it sounds like. Love reusing voice actors for Exceed, I'm sure. I mean, I like the voice actors, at least. How do you know I lost my memories? That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know? First you wander off outside of town without permission and disappear without a trace. Then you show up here again with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. It's like, I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know? After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Okay. Wow, Adol. This kid doesn't mince words, does she? Ahem. Now, I think about that covers the scoldings, so if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Fancy place. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaaaaand. I'm the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I'd assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believe Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. After all his shipwrecks, I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I'll be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika? Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns from the Rite of Summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeen on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here in our guest quarters. Can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. What happened last time, and your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I would think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, will you please show these guests to their quarters?
Yes.
Of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there's a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey,
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. They got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks. Basically that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. And when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible! But you sure don't hear too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rome. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder what a town like this is doing in the middle of the Great Forest. Managed to remember anything yet, Adol? Not yet. Yeah, didn't think so. All we know about him is his name. Or beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest for now, and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah. Is it time for dinner? No covers for Durin. Rita, give me a break. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Oh boy, I'm all alone. That is a very loud door. But why? Durin is mumbling in his sleep. Oh, is it dinner already? So much meat. Partner is sleeping contentedly. Ozma is sleeping peacefully. This is Aaaand's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. This is Kalilika's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from the inside. Are you kidding me? That's weird. Ah, perfect. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Yeah. Who's that? Somebody with a different hair color. Quiet, doggy. Best not to leave town without others. But Adol's strong, he can handle it. Guess these people actually lock their doors then. But why? Oh boy. Oh, it's a church. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Kaznia Mine in the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
In that flashback. Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call you when Lord Adel is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me. For goodness sake, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone can be this disorganized. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. Various antiques, documents, and maps are all lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Mean like a globe? There appears to be some kind of ship. Where? Ah, it's a blueprint. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. There appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Edel is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. Let's go! Terribly sorry I kept you waiting, Adol. It's on the balcony. You must be Adol Kristen. I am. I imagine you are quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeen. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. So he's of like the same race or whatever as Reah and Feena, I think their names were, right?
Lisa.
Excuse me, Lisa. Stare. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If we should talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. Now, Adol, all these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things I plan to have someone invent one day. He's like Leonardo da Vinci of this world. Plan to have someone invent? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Instruction, arts, medicine, weaponry. All kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting it to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout history. Sounds like the work of a god. There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I have been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When a land struggled with floods, I gave people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed those blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces aren't even matched for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time. Sounds exactly like the Crimson Wings and Trails of Cold Steel. I want to ride on one, please! As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long, it would create an imbalance were one to fall on the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, Resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Otago is a particularly complex region, and it's generally best left to its own devices. But exceptions must be made.
Are you unable to sleep?
Hello,
I'm
what was
so
it?
happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Lisa.
My!
Oh, so you do remember me then. That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeen? Only our first meeting. Really now, it's most impressive. Your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldeen personally chose you and summoned you to this land. Oh, god damn it. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeen wanted to impart. Is Adil gone? I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories. Some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. Huh. He lost a few more memories than just the ones there. Why? To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldeen becoming discovered by the outside world. I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs, nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry, I have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeen again. However, it's late and you'll need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol? Do you remember anything else about Lord Eldeen? I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night to you. So that's how Adol lost his memories. Something extra weird happened and he lost all of them instead of the ones of Highland. I'm sorry, Adol. Could you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Eldeen guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge? We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said upon leaving this area you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on. Kalilica, or whatever your name is, what's up with that? That's no way to ask someone a question. Huh. Well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. What? I think Kalilica wins this one. But it's true that people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeen remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh! It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence. Unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. So, people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they were thought of it themselves. Does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. These has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol? I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. That's like you say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey! Galilica, I'd like to entrust you as their guide. Please, show them everything this town has to offer. Okay. However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave town through the north exit by yourselves. North exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? The tower is where Lord Eldeen lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldeen when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you even know it. So don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. So she's joining us. Not part of our party, though. But I'm going to assume that because she's following us around, she will be our next party member. Walking on freely on in a monstrous environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you. Or so I'd hope. Please, try to use the time meaningfully. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house, but Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see at Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? Alrighty then. Gotta skim the walls first. Check for any hidden compartments. Who knows what there might be? Excuse me, Dario. Do you have something you need me to? Oh, Adol! Perfect timing. Actually, it's something I need to discuss with you. So, what's on your mind? Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. It's the thought that counts. Really? I'm glad you're not upset. Aw, you're so polite. Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh hey, now that you mention it. Can't be a body in there, so... Is it just dirt? No, our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Adol's belongings. That's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. It just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay, it's okay. We understand completely. Adol's belongings. From before Adol lost his memories, no less. There may be new information to discover within them. But for real, I'm going to tell the mayor to have that grave moved really soon. So please, just wait a little bit longer, please. Adol, I think we should probably be leaving for now, for Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want to have the poor guy to have a heart attack. As soon as the mayor agrees, I'll have that grave removed right away. I'm so sorry, but please just hang on a bit longer. When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all architects, and I'd love to follow in their footsteps. Next building. Hi, doggy. Not often we get customers like you. Welcome. Please have a look at my wares. I have plenty to offer, so I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy. What you got? Ah, so this guy can make higher level materials. I might as well go all the way. Oh wait, both of these are strong here. Fuck! Dang it. What you got? Claymore. Heavy gauntlet. Feather knives. Trident. Prism mace. Wonder if she used maces. Huh. Interesting. Defense with a pretty decent buff to strength, also. But honestly, I'd rather just go with the Lamalier armor. Or Lamellar armor. How's it pronounced? I don't know. But I need to buy one of each. Might as well give that to her. That to Durin. And I'll buy the Trident for Ozma, since I'm using him right now. To at least kill stuff. How many duplicates? Nope. Looks like I'm good. So this guy just doesn't have a lot of stuff for exchanging. Oh no, I just missed that. That's what the problem is. Just put that on. And you can take the new one.
Understood.
Well, let's keep talking to people. Adol, you really gave me the shock of your life. I genuinely thought I'd seen a ghost. I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought you had a twin brother or something. That would make for a hell of a plot twist. Fortune teller? Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff are responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines? Well, Karna and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. You have seen them then, I assume? Yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff in a nutshell. I see. That your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius. Come on now, give me a break. Hey, big guy over there, you're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of the other customers. Why am I the only one who gets told off? It's nice to see you all. And it's particularly good to see you alive, Adol. We're discussing how this workshop is responsible for all of the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldeen, anyway. Though all the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. Still, I don't really get it. But I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. But of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Kalilika, but this one seems like a handful, too. Well, Timely is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly your run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you'd like. I hoped you'd find something to trigger your memory. Hey, please do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that'll help you regain one of your memories. So you actually don't have anything? I thought this was a shop. But you don't have anything to sell. This ain't no shop. I was really surprised when I heard you were still alive. Not only that, but you were able to make it back here with your friends. You truly are a special individual, Adol Kristen. Oh, it's you, Kalilika. I see Adol and his friends are with you too. Have you come to ask me something? Yes, we have. Oh, but first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that. So, you seen anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair. The man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like that man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that magician. So those two are allies? Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you met them yourselves? Unfortunately, all I could confirm was that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor can I confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it was nothing. I'm happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch. All I can confirm was one was a man and one was a woman. They were both dressed peculiarly, nothing more. Glad to hear the information is useful to you. A highly detailed model sits atop the desk. It's used to depict a battlefield. Job board. Are you a zombie? I know all about zombies. Sometimes when people die, they keep moving around and they're called zombies. I think we encountered a few of them in East 1, didn't we? There were some zombie-like enemies. At least. Zombie-like. Welcome, travelers. As you can see, this is a place where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that has been passed down in my family for generations. There's no animals out here. Here we are. Here, take a flower. Seems very pleased. More strong hair. And a gold Picard. Here, have a nut. Here, have another nut. Why, thank you. What the? It's a fucking Mishy! The hell are you doing here? Whoa, it couldn't be. Me. Did it run away? It seems to have, yeah. Might have been a creature called Mishy. I've heard of it once before. It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in the weird places. Always appearing in the weird places. Uh-huh. It brings good luck to those who find it. For the life of me, though, I can't remember where I heard about it. Probably Crossbell. Either way, if we get the chance, it might be worth trying to track the little guy down. And there's an achievement for that. Fun. I'm betting all the locations are predetermined, so I could probably look it up and find all the locations. Hello, my name's Barton, and I study different ecosystems in the Highland. You met before, but it seems you don't remember. I see no harm in introducing myself. I'm currently raising rare livestock from throughout the European continent in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime if you'd like to study them yourself. Oh, it's Adol. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are descendants of scholars, and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. The Lord Eldeen gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town. He'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow, so they're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then. Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Eldeen is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see. But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. That's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things, nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Eldeen been living in the region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldeen. Hundreds of years? So that means he must be a really, really old man by now. You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in the Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind and he even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy, or god. Ah, I think we probably kept you long enough. True, we should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back anytime should you ever need something. Lilica? I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them, though. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time. I'm glad you're alive. I'm really glad you're alive. We all feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams here. Please make yourself at home if you can. He was so excited yesterday when he found out you were still alive. It's a shame you don't remember meeting him, but please do try and be his friend if you can. Does this mean I'm basically gonna have to check every single nook and cranny again in order to find Mishy? Or is it like literally tucked away somewhere? I told you, Joel's gonna be a tailor with me. We'll have a tailor's wedding and make tailor babies. He's got no other choice. Come on, stop fighting, please. Joel's gonna be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies. And that's an undeniable fact. Great, he's got his own harem going also. Oh, hello. What an impressive building. Sure is pretty. This is the chapel, where people offer prayers to Lord Eldeen. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa talking at the altar. How about we go say hi? Now, I think a better idea is to call it a night because I am dead tired and my voice is cracking like crazy. So then, if anyone's even there, thanks for stopping by, and I will be back whenever I get back to continue playing this game. So, until then, have a good night, and I will see you next time.